This video is intended to help you to do well in your NAPLAN test. It's important to realise that NAPLAN is a standardised test. That means that the markers are testing you on how well you can conform to a standard. The standard they are judging you against is based on your understanding of and ability to use established language forms and conventions. In many other English assessments and compositions, you are rewarded for breaking or playing with conventions, for taking risks and trying new things. But NAPLAN has fairly prescriptive criteria, and as such, you should not see it so much as a measure of your writing ability, but more of your ability to meet the marking criteria. It is more of a test on the mechanics of language and text structure. As you can see from this slide, and as you'll see in the next, there are 10 criteria for the writing task, whether that task be persuasive or narrative. Now, with the persuasive and narrative, 9 out of the 10 criteria are the same. So there is some variation within each of those criteria depending on whether it is the persuasive or the narrative task, but still the basic marking framework is very similar. The one that is different is number 4. So here you can see the persuasive writing marking criteria, and in the fourth one here is persuasive devices. In the narrative text, you'll see that number 4 refers to character and setting. So you're being judged there on the development of character and setting. In this next slide, I have given you a word or phrase to help you remember what the marker is looking for in each criteria. So you can see there that for audience, the word to remember is control. For structure, the word or phrase to remember is formulaic. Ideas, universal. For persuasive texts, the word or phrase to remember for persuasive devices is, or the phrase really, is ethos, pathos, logos. And for character and setting in a narrative task, what you're looking for is sustained and or convincing. For vocabulary, what you want is to remember the phrase well matched. For cohesion, the phrase linking and controlling. For paragraphing, clear and logical. For sentence structure, correct and varied. For punctuation, accurate. And spelling, the phrase you want to remember is correct with some difficult and challenging words thrown in. Now I'm going to have some separate videos to deal with each of these sections.